So where have we reached in book 2 revision? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Right, so where have we reached in the revision session? Which lesson are we on?
Complete. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. I think we completed 4 and 5, and if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to do 6. But
correct, makes sense.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Right, okay. Lesson number 6, let me explain to you what this is about. Now, this is the lesson which is going to talk about plurals of non-human beings. So we said like kitabun, and the plural of kitabun is kutubun, correct? Kitabun, kutubun, alamun, akalamun. So these are plurals of non-human beings. We call them ghayri aqil. And with these nouns, we would use hadhihi. With these nouns, which are plural, we use hadhihi to refer to them. And hadhihi in English, when we translate, normally hadhihi means this, but when it's used with non-human beings, plural, when we translate in English, it will be translated as these. So let me go to the table and explain. This table, rather than me explaining, I want someone to explain instead of me. I'm going to ask, right, Sister Sakina. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Sister Sakina Karam Ali. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Bismillah. So I want you to explain to the class the difference between asma al-ishara lil-qarib lil-aqil, the demonstrative pronoun for near for human beings, and the demonstrative pronoun for near for non-human beings, and then for something which is further away, which is dhalika and dhalika. Explain it by with a contrast, with comparing with each other, both of these two types of nouns. Go ahead.
Okay, so if we're looking at masculine singular, we have hada talibun. This is a student. And then and when we're looking at feminine, it's hadihi talibatun. So we're using the different demonstrative pronoun hada or hadihi for masculine or feminine,
correct,
singular. And then when we're making it plural, for both masculine and feminine, we're using the same demonstrative pronoun haula'i, and we're just changing the noun itself to so it becomes haula'i tullabun and haula'i talibatun. So these are students. And then for a non-living thing, for the singular, in masculine, it's hadha baytun. So this is a house. And then for the feminine, the singular is hadihi sayyaratun. So we're using the feminine pronoun hadihi.
Correct.
But when we're looking at plural, because because these are non-living things, when we're doing plural, we only use the feminine singular pronoun. So both of the masculine and feminine in the plural are both just using hadihi, even though the noun itself is in the plural. So
excellent.
Hadihi buyutun. So these are houses. So and هذه سيارات. So these are cars. So for both of them, we're using هذه, even though it's plural, we're still using the singular demonstrative pronoun.
Excellent.
Um,
And then dhalika and dhalika for human beings and dhalika for non-human beings.
so again, for singular, masculine, it's ذلك طالب, that is a student. And for feminine, it's تلك طالبة. So we're using ذلك and تلك for masculine and feminine.
Yep.
And then for plural, we're using the same أولئك for both masculine and feminine. So it's أولئك طلاب and أولئك طالبات. Those are students. And then when it becomes the something that is non-living, the singular, it's the same. So it's ذلك بيت and تلك سيارة. So we're using ذلك and تلك. But when we're doing plural, we only take the feminine singular one. So we're using تلك for both plural for masculine and feminine. So it becomes
Excellent.
تلك بيوت. Those are houses. And تلك سيارات, those are cars.
Is that clear for everyone in the class? Thank you, Sister Sakina. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, it is clear, Sheikh.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Sister Zamina, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
I would like you to read the first part of the lesson. Ad-darsu sadisu, read and translate, and also explain when we are using the pronouns, why is it the female version and who they are referring to? And also these nouns which are coming, explain what, explain to them why they are becoming هذه or هذا, and what is a singular for those nouns. Go ahead.
Okay. So Al-Mudarris, لمن هذه الأقلام يا محمد? So for whom do these pens belong to, O Muhammad? So aklamun is the plural, and it's a non-living item. So we're using hadihi instead of ulaika, or so we use a singular feminine plural.
Excellent.
And if it was singular, it would be hada kalamun instead.
هذا كلام, correct.
And then Muhammad says, hiya li ya ustadu. So this is for this is for ustad. And then
No, this is for me.
oh, sorry, this is for me. Oh, this is for me, oh teacher.
Yep.
And then the Al-Mudarris says, هي جميلة جدا وهذه الكتب الجديدة أهي لك. So it is very beautiful, and this and these books are beautiful. And who are these beautiful books for?
No, let's do the other way. So when you so when you would translate in English an adjective, you translate the adjective before the noun who they're describing. So here, Jamilatun Jiddan, you can either translate they are very beautiful.
Yeah.
Because they're referring to the plural products itself, items. And وَهَذِي الْكُتُبُ الْجَدِيدَةُ, these new books, are they for you?
Okay, so and these new books, are they for you? So here the al-jadidatu is feminine, even though the kutubu is plural, because it's a non-living item. So we every time we want it, the adjective has to be in a feminine singular.
Excellent.
So that's why it's used al-jadidatu.
Excellent.
And yeah, for if it was singular, it will be kitab al-kitabu al-jadidu.
Mashallah, mashallah. That was I would say a bonus point for you. That was really good.
And then Muhammad replies back saying, La hiya li hamidun, la hiya li hamidun. So no, it is for Hamid. And then the teacher says, Aina dafatirakum ya ikhwanu. So where is your notebook? Where are your notebooks, O brothers? And then Ali says, Hiya huna ala hada al-maktabi. So it is here under this table.
Excellent. Right.
Yeah.
I now want you to also go.
Please, I want to ask.
Yes, Bismillah.
Fourth sentence on the lesson 6.
Mhm.
Here, do we translate it as it or they?
You can translate it as it or they. Both of them are correct.
Okay, but it would look one. They would
Yeah.
look
Yeah, but
many.
yeah, yeah. So, but yes, that's right. So both it is correct because you're non-living, and if you use them as they, as long as you understand when you translate back to Arabic, because you're non-living, we use they instead of
They.
the singular
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
English language.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Thank you.
one
is on, isn't it? On top. Allah
Allah means on. Yeah.
Yes.
Here, huna, it is here on this desk. Now, sister Zamina, I want you to also go through the exercise 1, Ta'ammal al-amthilat al-atiya. Explain what's happening here.
Okay, so for the singular, we have هذا طالب جديد هو من أمريكا. So this is a new student. He is from America. So this is in singular masculine, and the adjective matches the noun that it's describing, and they're both in singular form.
Excellent.
And then al-jama, the plural. So we have هؤلاء طلاب جدد هم من أمريكا. So these are new students. They are from America. So here we use هؤلاء instead to show that it's plural. And طلاب is also plural, and جدد is also plural.
Excellent.
And then the pronoun changes to هم instead of هو. So هم من أمريكا. And then the next one we have هذا كتاب جديد هو من أمريكا. So this is a new book, and it is from America. So here again, this is in singular, so the adjective and everything is in singular form. But then when we go to plural, al-jama, it's هذه كتب جديدة هي من أمريكا. So here, because kutubun is non-living, we're changing it everything to match. It has to be a singular feminine. So the hada, we don't use haula'i, instead we use hadihi. And the adjective changes to jadidatun instead of using a plural version of jududun.
Excellent.
So the huwa, it changes to here to as it's a singular feminine. So we use here instead.
So here is being used to refer to the books itself as it itself or they.
Yeah. So
excellent. So that is excellent. Is this clear for everyone what we have done? Just done the recap here.
Yes, it is clear, Sheikh.
Brilliant. Okay, now I'm going to ask randomly Sister Zainab Ramji.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you, sister?
Alhamdulillah, jazakallah.
How have you been?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Right, I'm going to throw you in the deep end, and I want you to swim with these new vocab, which we're going to practice. So I want you to do 1 to 4. So all of these words here are pretty much 1 to 4. It's the singulars and the plurals, and when you do the plurals, you will use hadhihi. So normally hadha and hadhihi's plural is haulai. So hadha rajulun, haulai rijalun. And the plural of dhalika and tilka is ulaika. But because they are non-living, غير عاقل, so we use hadhihi. So I want you to read the Arabic, fill in the gaps as well, and translate in English language. Go ahead.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Haza najmun. This is a star. Hazihi nujumun. These are stars. Haza darsun. This is a lesson. Hazihi durusun. These are lessons. And they're all feminine singular because they are non-human things. Haza kalamun. This is a pen. Hazihi aklamun. These are pens. Haza babun. This is a door. Hazihi abwabun. These are doors.
Excellent. Jazakallah, sister. Sister Najma Kanani.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you do 5 to 8, please?
Okay. Hada nahrun. This is a river. Hazihi anharun. These are the rivers. هذا جبل. This is a mountain. هذه جبال. هذا كلب. هذه كلاب. This is a dog.
Yep.
These are the dogs.
Correct.
هذا بحر. هذه بحار. This is an ocean. These are the oceans.
Excellent. Jazakallah, sister. Sister Mukarrama Walji.
All these are هذه because of the non. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Jazakallah. Sister Mukarrama Walji, can you do 10 to 14? Sorry, 9 to 13.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. هذا كتاب. This is a book. هذه كتب. These are books. هذا حمار. This is a donkey. هذه حمر. These are donkeys. هذا سرير. This is a bed. هذه سرر. These are beds. هذا دفتر. هذه دفاتر.
Right.
This is a desk. No, is it a notebook?
Notebook, yeah.
And these are notebooks.
Mhm.
هذا مكتب. This is a desk. هذه مكاتب. These are desks. Shall I
Excellent.
continue?
Let me bring someone else on the mic. Thank you. Sister Dr. Rahim, can you come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Doctor. I would like you to read from number 14, 15, 16, please. And then I'll give you some more.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Haza fundukun. This is a hotel. Hajihi fanadiku, because this is a non-akil, the hotel. So it is written as hajihi. Hajihi sa'atun, because it's a feminine noun. So it is hajihi. And then for the plural of it, hajihi sa'atun. These are watches.
Hazihi sa'atun.
Sa'atun. Hajihi sayyaratun. This is a car. Hajihi sayyaratun.
Excellent.
Hajihi ta'iratun. Hajihi ta'iratun. This is an aeroplane. These are aeroplanes. Zalika najmun. That is a star. Tilka nujumu. Tilka nujumu. This is a star and those are stars. Tilka sayyaratum. That is a car. Tilka sayyaratum. And these are the cars. Those are the cars.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Sister Sadiqa Jafar. Sister Sadiqa Jafar. Alaikum salam. Fill in the blanks with the suitable demonstrative pronouns. Hada, hadihi, haulai. Hada is used for masculine. Hadihi is used for female. Haulai is used for human beings when you're referring to them as these. So I want you to do 1 to 6, please.
1 to 6. Haza rajulun. Haulai rijalun. Haza kitabu. Haza kalbun. Hazihi kilabun. Hazihi durusun. Haulai mudarrasuna.
Excellent. Sister Salma KMG. Sister Salma KMG. Right. Sister Batul Somani.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Good to see you.
Same here. Thank you.
Can you read from 7 to 12?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hazihi akhawati.
Akhawati is plural and it's human beings.
Plural, sorry. Haulai, sorry. Haulai akhawati.
Excellent.
Haza aqlamun. Now this is aqlam over here. It's not a living thing, right? So haza aqlamun.
Female.
Hazihi aqlamun.
Correct.
Okay. Haza kitabun.
Correct.
Hazihi sayya. Sorry. هذه سيارات.
Correct.
هذه سيارة.
Correct.
هذا حمار.
Excellent. Next person, Sister Butul Manji.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
3:30
هذه
to 17.
كتب.
هذه كتب. Correct.
هذه همور.
Excellent.
هذا هؤلاء عين.
Nope.
Oh, but eyes.
Eyes are two. But anything
Yeah.
which are two is هذه.
Okay. So هذه عين.
Yep. All parts of the body which are in pairs of two, they are feminine. So
Okay.
هذه.
هذه طبيبة.
Correct. And then number
هؤلاء طبيبات.
Excellent. Ahsanti. Ahsanti. Next person will be Sister Sadia. Sister Sadia.
Sir, I'm still driving.
Okay, still driving. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. When you reach home, just come on the mic and tell me you're back at home.
Yes,
Okay, no problem.
I will.
No problem. Sister, let's get Sister, who should we get? Sister Zahra Jamal. Sister Zahra Jamal, alaikum salam. Sister Zahra, as you always are brought at the right at the end of the class, I will ask you to all 1 to 12
Okay.
on exercise 4.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. So we have to put Zalika, Tilka, or Ulaika.
That's right.
Zalika Talibun, that is a student. Ulaika Tullabun, those are students. Zalika Najmun, that is a star. Tilka Nujumun, those are stars. Because Nujumun is a ghair aqil plural, so we are going to put feminine singular for as Tilka. Zalika Tilka Bintun, that is a girl. Ulaika Banatun, those are girls. Tilka Darajatun, that is a bicycle. Tilka Darajatun, those are bicycles. Zalika Sarirun, that is a bed. Tilka Sururun, those are beds. Tilka Dajajatun, that is a chicken.
Yep.
Tilka Mudarrisatun, that is a female teacher.
Excellent. Right, next one, 13.
Can I ask, please, sir?
Yes.
7 and 8 both will come Tilka.
Yes, 7 and 8 will come both because the Rajatun is singular, the Rajatun is it's plural, but it's treated as singular feminine, and we use Tilka in both cases.
Okay, Jazakallah.
No problem. The next person will be Sister Huma. 13 to 17, Sister Huma. Alaikum salam.
Ulaika madrasatun.
Ulaika mudarrisatun, correct.
Those are teachers. Zalika hajun.
Correct.
Those are hajis. Ulaika hujajun. Zalika hajun is that is a haji. Ulaika hujajun, those are hajis. Zalika masjidun, that is a mosque. Tilka sayaratun, that is a car.
Excellent. I'm not going to do this because Sister Sakina and Sister Zamina have done a really good job there. I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to ask Sister Zinat Jan Muhammad. Sister Zinat?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Can you quickly, I think if you go through in this singular, there is no difference between these two groups. If you just go through this quickly, and that would be perfect.
Okay. In the singular, there is no difference between these two groups. In plural, however, there is a very important difference. Plural of rational nouns are treated as plural, so plural words like they, these are used to refer to them. Plural of irrational nouns are treated as feminine singular. Example, rational is aqib, singular. هذا طالب جديد هو صغير. And plural is هؤلاء طلاب جدد هم صغار. Irrational, غير واقع is singular is هذا كتاب جديد هو صغير. And the plural is هذه كتب جديدة هي صغيرة. So regard the plural of irrational nouns as feminine singular. Note, the students went out. Tulabu kharaju. And the dogs went out. Al kilabu kharajat.
So you see the difference here. At-tullabu is human beings, and the plural and the verb which refers to the tullab comes in the plural format. Kharaju is they all exited, referring to the students. And al-kilabu are dogs, but we are using the singular kharajat to refer to the dogs itself.
But we use the feminine for it.
Yeah, singular feminine, yes.
Okay.
Right, note 2.
We have learned some patterns of the broken plurals. Here are some more. Masajidu, masajidun.
No, masjidun.
No, masjidun, masajidun. Yeah, okay. Masajidu is a singular, right? And masjidun is the plural.
Masjidun is the singular. Masajidu is the plural.
Masajidun is the plural. Okay. And this pattern has no tanween. Daftarun and dafatiru. Okay, so the plural does not have a tanween, right?
Correct. Okay, Jazakallah, sister. Now I'm going to ask Sister Sharabano Khaku.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I want you to read 1 to 5.
Okay.
So first of all, let me explain this lesson. This lesson is talking about the previous lesson. We talked about how so the plurals will be used with a singular feminine, tilka and hadhihi. Now here is talking about again the same nouns for ghayr aqil. Now when it comes as mudaf ilay, abwabul masjidi. So in the mudaf itself, whenever a mudaf ilay comes as a mubtada, as a subject, and if the mudaf itself, the word abwab is mudaf, if it's plural, we know we have to treat it as a singular feminine. And the khabar itself will be determined by this word, whether it's masculine or female. Because abwab is going to be treated as a singular feminine, the noun which will come as the khabar will have a ta'i marbuta. So here, abwab is plural, but we treat it as a singular feminine when we use an adjective or a khabar, or when we are going to use the hadha or hadhihi itself. And for this reason, we are using maftuhatun, abwabul masjid, even though abwab is plural, but the khabar comes in the singular feminine form. Abwabul masjidi maftuhatun, similar to the adjectives in the previous lesson. Abwabul masjidi maftuhatun. The doors, the masjid doors are open. And then I'm going to skip I'm go to number 2. Liman hadhihi. Hadhihi is being used because the word al-bayutu is for non-human beings. Singular feminine is hadhihi. And the adjective is also coming in the singular feminine form, which is al-jadidatu. Liman hadhihi al-buyutu al-jadidatu. And when we want to refer to it, we use hiya limudir sharikati. They are for the manager of the agency or the company. Is this clear? And also see here, an-najumu, najum is plural. غير آكل will be treated as a singular feminine. So we use jamilatun with a ta'a marbuta. The stars are beautiful. Is this clear?
Sir, can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
Okay. In number 2, you said hiya le mudiri shirkate.
Sharikati.
Sharikate.
Yep.
So you translated it as they.
Yes.
So you are referring to buyut, that means.
Yes, we are. But because in the English language, if you say it is for the manager, it is for the manager of the agency, sometimes it's not clear. So that's the reason why you can translate, because that is the reason why you will understand the importance of knowing the Arabic language, that even though here is being used for a plural, but when we translate in the English language, we have to use the plural to give it more meaning to it. Because
so we are basically using the plural as in English in the English translation, although in Arabic we have it's a singular form.
Exactly. Correct.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Right. Who has not had a chance yet? Sister Ma'suma, have you reached home?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
How far are you from home?
Quite a while today, actually. I just left work about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, that's fine. So you're gonna listen in there?
I'm trying, yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Sheikh.
No problem. Sister Rosie from Dubai. Rosie iPad. Would you like to participate? Alaikum Assalam. Would you like to participate?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Let's read from 1 to 5.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Abwabul Masjidi Maftuhatun. Liman hazihil
Translation, please. Translation.
Abwabul Masjidil Maftuhatun. The doors of the masjid are open.
Correct.
Liman hazihil buyutul jadidatu. For whom are these new houses?
Correct.
An-nujumu jamilatun.
No, answer hiya li mudiri sharikati.
Okay, hiya li mudiri sharikati. These are for the director
the manager
of the
agency. Yeah, the company.
Okay, okay, manager of the company. An-nujumu jamilatun. The stars are beautiful. Hazihid durusu sahalatun. These lessons are easy. Fil hindi lugatan kasiratun. In India, there are many languages.
Correct.
Ainal kutubul jadidatu. Where are the new books? Tilkas sururu maksuratun. Those beds are broken.
Excellent. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you. Next person, Sister Shalabano Khaku. You didn't get a chance.
Okay, Sheikh.
8 to 13.
Okay. As-sa'atul yabaniyatu rakhisatun. The Japanese watches are cheap.
Correct.
Hazihil humurul alhamiru lil fallahi. These donkeys are for the farmer.
Correct.
Aina kutubukunna ya akhwat. Where are your books, O sisters? Hiya fil fasli. They are in the classroom. Hazihi kutubi wa tilka kutubu ukhti. These are my books and those are my sisters. Hazihi makatibut tullabi. These are desks of students. Fi haza shari'i fanadiku kabiratun. in this street there are big hotels?
Excellent. Any questions on this so far?
No, I think it's good.
Why is it kabiratun? Why are we not using kibarun?
Kabiratu, it's an adjective for fanatic, and that's we use a feminine plural.
Excellent. Excellent. Right.
Can I ask something?
Singular.
Yep. Yep.
Number 8, as-sa'atu. As-sa'atu, is it singular or plural?
As-sa'atu is singular.
Singular, right? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right. Who is going to be next? Sister Sadia hasn't reached home yet. Who has not had a chance yet to come on the mic? Sister Zuhra Virji, are you there?
Yeah. Assalamu
Yes.
alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Sister Zuhra, I want you to read 1 to 6. Change the subject in the following sentences to plural as shown in the example. I want you to do all of this exercise, please.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. هذا قلم جديد. This is a new pen. هذه إقلام جديدة.
Iqlam is incorrect. Aqlamun.
أقلام جديدة.
Correct.
النجم جميل. The beautiful star. النجوم جميلة. Beautiful stars. ذلك كتاب قديم. This book
No,
is
that
book is old. تلك كتب قديمة.
Correct.
Number 4, ذلك بيت جميل. That is a beautiful house.
Nope, incorrect translation.
That house is beautiful.
That house is beautiful. Correct.
It's beautiful. تلك البيوت جميلة.
Excellent.
Number 5, هذا الدرس سهل. This is easy lesson.
Nope.
This lesson is easy.
Remember this point, please, everyone. Even in the other class, it will make so whenever after hadha, tilka, ulaika, there is a noun with alif lam, that will make it part of hadha. So both of them together, hadha and the noun having alif lam, becomes the subject together.
Okay. This lesson is easy.
This
correct?
lesson is easy, correct?
Okay. هذه دروس دروس سهلة.
هذه الدروس سهلة, correct?
هذه الدروس سهلة. هذا الجبل بعيد. This mountain is far.
Correct.
هذه الجبال بعيدة.
أحسنتي.
Thank you.
Who is going to be next? Who has not had a chance? Who has not had a chance yet? Okay, I'm going to ask then, Sister Sadia, have you reached home or still driving?
Assalamualaikum, sir. Actually, I have taken kids to the swimming pool,
Okay.
so I can talk to you.
You can read, yes?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead then. I want you to read from 7 to 13.
7 to 30. Just a second.
Yeah.
My lesson all disappeared. Just a second. 7. هذا المكتب مكسور.
Yep.
Desk is broken.
Yep.
And I have to do the also the plural for those.
Yep. That's right.
هذه مكتب مكاتب مكسورة.
Correct.
And desks are broken. هذا مسجد جميل. This mosque is beautiful. هذه مساجد جميلة.
Correct.
These mosques are beautiful. هذه ساعة رخيصة. This watch is cheap.
This watch is cheap.
Cheap. هذه ساعات.
Sheikh, I have a question.
Yep.
Will it be this watch is cheap or this is a cheap watch?
This is a cheap watch. هذه ساعة
number 8.
This is a number 8. Sorry, number 9 is هذه ساعة رخيصة. This is a cheap watch. And number 8 is هذا مسجد جميل. This is a beautiful mosque.
Oh, because it is not with
Alif.
al,
Yes.
so that's why this watch is cheap.
Yeah, this is a cheap watch.
And هذه ساعات رخيصة.
Correct.
These watches are cheap.
Correct.
Thank you very much, Zahra, for correcting me.
No.
This is will be the difference. تلك الطائرات كبيرة. That طائرات
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane is big.
Correct.
And this will be dealt as that aeroplane is big. تلك الطائرات كبيرات.
كبير, no, singular. كبيرة.
And those aeroplanes are big.
Correct.
As طالب جديد, this student is new.
This is a new student.
This is a new student. And has هؤلاء طلاب جدد.
Correct.
Those are new students.
Correct.
الرجل تاجر كبير. That man is a big merchant.
Correct.
هؤلاء
أولئك.
أولئك رجال.
أولئك رجال. Correct.
رجال تجار
كبار. Correct.
Those men are big merchants. هذا النهر كبير. This
river
is big.
Correct.
هذه أنهار كبيرات.
كبيرة. هذه الأنهار كبيرة. Excellent.
Rivers are big.
Thank you. Sister Sadiqa Jafar. Sister Sadiqa Jafar?
So,
Alaikum Salam. I want you to do 1 and 2. Fill in the blanks with a suitable predicate. Al-Baytu, something. Al-Najumu, something.
Al-Baytu Jamilun.
Correct. Number 2.
Al-Nujumu Jamilatun.
Jamilatun, correct. Sister Humazadi, can you do 3 and 4, please?
Al-Babu Maftuhun.
Correct.
Al-Qalmu Makskurun.
Maksurun, correct. Excellent. Sister Batul Manji, number 5 and 6.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Baytu Kabiratun.
Al-Buyutu.
Al-Buyutu, the house is big.
The house is big, yes. Al-Buyutu Kabira.
Tun.
Correct.
Al-Abwabu Maftuhatun.
Excellent, mashallah.
The door is open.
Excellent, mashallah, very good. Sister Najma Kanani, 7 and 8. Sister, okay. Sister, Alaikum Salam.
The number 6, wouldn't it be the doors are closed?
No, you can say open as well. Al-Abwabu Maftuhatun is correct. And Al-Abwabu Mughlaqatun are closed. Both of them are correct.
السيارة السيارات كبيرة.
Correct.
كبيرة. المنديل نظيفة.
Al-Mandilu, no, Al-Mandilu is masculine. Al-Mandilu nadhifun.
المنديل نظيف.
Correct. Sister Ramji, Zainab Ramji.
Al-Fanadiku Jamilatun. The hotels are beautiful.
Yep.
At-Tullabu Tiwalun.
At-tullabu tiwalun, correct.
The students are tall.
Correct.
You want me to finish it?
Yep.
Al-kumsanu, I don't know what kumsanu means.
Kumsan is
Sorry.
shirts. Shirts.
Shirt. Al-kumsanu nazifatun.
Al-kumsanu nadhifatun. Excellent.
The shirts are clean?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Right. I'm going to choose Sister Zahra.
Yes, Sheikh.
I want you to do all of these plurals at the bottom of the page, on page 57.
Okay. Babun, door. Babun, Baytun, a house. Buyutun, houses. Najmun, star. Nujumun, stars. Qalam,
Excellent. Excellent. Sorry, we can't hear you properly. Zahra, we can't hear you properly. You're breaking. Zahra, we cannot hear you properly at all at the moment. We cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Do it himarun to sayyaratun as well. Himarun to sayyaratun, please. We can't hear her. Sister Butul Samani,
Yes.
can you do himarun to sayyaratun?
Yes. Himarun, plural will be hamir.
Hamirun or humurun?
Hamirun. Humurun. Sarirun, sururun.
Yep.
Nahrun, anharun. Sayyaratun, sayyaratun. Kalbun, aklabun.
No, kalbun kilabun.
Kalbun, kilabun, sorry.
Jazakallah, sister.
Tairatun, sorry, okay.
That's fine, Jazak. Sister Salma KMG. Sister Salma?
Maulana, can I just ask? Kalbun, is it kilabun or
Kalbun kilabun is
Ji,
correct.
Assalamu alaikum.
kilabun?
Yes.
Okay.
Kalbun means dog and kalabun are plural. Ta'iratun, Bismillah, Sister
Hello?
Salma. Yes, go ahead.
I've got internet issue.
Go ahead. We can listen. Ta'iratun. Okay. Salma, can you hear us? No?
No, I think I've got internet issue a bit. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Can you do then, Sister Zahra, where we are? We're on
Tairatun.
Ta'iratun, yeah.
Tairatun, aeroplane. Tairatun, aeroplanes. Darsun, lesson. Durusun, lessons. Bahrun, ocean. Biharun, oceans. Kitabun, book. Kutubun, books. Qamisun, a shirt. Qumsanun, shirts. Darajatun, a bicycle. Darajatun, bicycles. Haqlun, a field. Huqulun, fields. Jabalun, a mountain. Jibalun, mountains.
Excellent. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to do any of the vocab because you know this already. Right, I'm going to, what's the time now? Right, I'm going to ask who I'm going to ask.
Sheikh, can I ask a question in
yeah.
the vocab from the last lesson?
Yep.
So when you refer to somebody belonging to a country, it comes in feminine, like Yaban is Japan. And when you say Japanese, it says Yabaniya.
Yeah, because the watch is feminine, as-sa'atu, that's the reason why it has a time marbut at the end.
But that's not a ruling. Like
No.
Okay.
So if it's masculine, if it's a masculine thing, then you say Yabani.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
That's for the watch. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Okay, Sister Zuhra.
Maulana, in the vocabulary, Japanese, it comes yabaniyatun.
Where is it gone?
On page 58.
Yeah, but Yabaniya. So it depends. It's coming in the form as well, but the masculine form also is applicable as well, like ana Inglisi or ana Hindi. So we use that form as well, Hindi or Hindiya. So we use
Both are
Hindi.
correct.
Yeah, so Hindi is correct, is used, ana Hindi.
Okay.
Okay, so it depends upon the actual thing which you're describing itself.
Okay, thank you, Sheikh.
No problem. Okay, next person, Zuhra Virji, and who should we have with Zuhra Virji? Sister Huma?
Can I?
Yes, Sheikh.
Who's asking?
It's happening here. I was thinking that I will contribute in the next lesson. Reading.
Okay, yeah, no problem. This is Zuhra Virji and Sister Huma Zadi.
Yes, Sheikh.
I want Sister Huma, I want you to become Muhammad and Sister Zuhra Virji to become Mudarris. And for who else is there? Yeah, I want you to both of you finish this lesson off.
Okay, shall I start?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Al-Mudarris. Kam akhan laka ya Muhammadu? How many brothers have, O Muhammad?
Muhammadan. Li akhun wahidun. I have one brother.
Wa kam ukhtan lak? And how many sisters you have?
Li ukhtani. I have two sisters.
Kam ajalatan lidarajatin ya Hamidu? How many wheels on a bicycle ya Hamid?
Laha ajalatani. It has two wheels.
Kam aidan fis sanati ya Zakaria? How many Eid in the year, O Zakaria?
Fis sanati idani. There are two Eids. Homa Eidul Fitr.
Eidul Fitri.
Eidul Fitri by Eidul Azha. Both are Eidul Fitr and Eidul Zaha.
No, Eidul Adha.
Eidul Azha.
Correct.
Ya Ibrahimu, abuka tajirun kabirun. Kam sayyaratan indahu? O Ibrahim, your father is a big merchant. How many cars does he have?
Indahu sayaratani kabiratani wa sayaratani sagiratani. He has two big cars and two small cars.
Excellent. Thank you, both sisters. Next two sisters will be Sister Siddiqa Jafar and Najma Kanani. Sister Najma Kanani?
Yes.
I want you to become Mudarris and continue. And Sister Sister Siddiqa Jafar will become Ismail, Ali, and Yunus. Go ahead, finish off the lesson.
Kam nafizatun fi Ulfatika, ya Ismail. How many nafizatan?
Windows.
How many windows in the Gulfatak, in your
room?
In your room, O Ismail?
Fiha nafidatani. I have two windows.
It has two windows.
It has two windows.
Liman hadani daftarani.
For whom?
For whom is these notebooks?
No, for whom are these two notebooks?
For whom are these two notebooks?
Humali, they are for me.
Liman hatanil Mr. Tani. For whom is these two rulers?
Humali, they are for me.
Right. Okay, Jazakallah for both sisters. I'm not going to do this exercise because we've done this exercise before. Dr. Rahim, can you come on the mic?
Yes, sure. Bismillah. I'm here. Yes.
Yes,
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Dr. Rahim, exercise 2, 1 to 6, please.
Exercise 2, 1 to 6.
Page number 60.
Page number 60. Exercise 2. Khalidun lahu abdani.
Yes.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Read and write. Khalidun lahu abnani wa bintani. Khalid has 2 sons and 2 daughters. في هذا البيت غرفتان كبيرتان. In this house, there are 2 rooms which are very big rooms. Big
So,
rooms.
No, in this house are 2 big rooms.
2 big rooms. Yes. Fatimatum laha tiflani saghirani. Fatima has 2 little children. Li ainani fawznani yadani wajlani. I have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 arms, and 2 legs. في هذا الحي مدرستان. In this the living quarters, or is it part of a town?
It means area or district.
Habitat. Can you call it a habitat?
Habit, yes, you can. That's probably American English, habitat, but English we call it district or area.
All right, so okay. In this habitat, there are 2 schools, madrasatani. Salatun Fajr Rakatani is the prayers of the morning. There are 2 rakats.
Correct.
Can I go to the next one?
Go ahead, doctor, finish you off.
Lil Baiti Miftahatani. In my house, there are 2 keys. Liman Hatani Bakratani. Whose are these 2 cows? Huma Lil Falahum Falahim. Lil Falahim. Whose are these 2 cows? These belong to the farmer. Ahazani Tabibani Min Inglaterra. Are these 2 doctors from England? La Huma Min France. They are from France. Fi Kariyati Masjidani Sagirani. In my village, there is 2 mosques, small mosques.
No, 2 big, small mosques. Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. Next
Small
person.
mosques.
Ahsantum. So the word saghirani, alif noon with a kasra, if that is added to a noun, it makes it dual. And the noun, before the alif, there's always a fatha. Rajulun, rajulani. Kitabun, kitabani. Qalamun, qalamani. So that's the ruling for dual. Next person, who should I bring? Sister Salma Kimji. Is your mic working now? Okay, her mic's not working. Let's then bring Masuma. Have you reached home or not yet? Sister Masuma, no? Okay, Batul Sumani. How far are you? Yeah, you can't really hear you properly, unfortunately. Okay, Sister Batul Sumani.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
I want you
Yes,
to
sir.
exercise 3. Read through all of these examples from 1 to 8.
Yes.
Fill in the blanks
Just a
with the
second.
suitable words and vocalizing them with the correct endings.
Okay, just a second, sir. Just 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay. Kam ukhtan laka? How many sisters do you have? Kam qalaman indaka? How many pens do you have? How many pens do you have indaka with you? How many pens do you have with you? Kam sayyaratun fil jami'a? How many cars are? Sorry, kam sayyaratan fil jami'a? How many cars are in the university? Okay, now I fill the blanks with.
Correct.
Okay. Kam miftahun indaka?
Kam miftahan.
Miftahan indaka.
Correct.
Kam
So wherever laka comes, it's relationship, brothers, sisters, friends, uncles, aunties. So when laka comes, it's for brothers and sisters, relatives. So come, something for you.
Kam kitabun laka?
No, I said relatives. It could be only relations.
Oh, okay.
Laka is for non-human beings, objects. Laka is normally comes with come for relationship. Kam ukhtan, kam akhan, kam amman, kam bintan.
Okay, sorry. Can I just get a, like? Can I just understand the translation? Kam amman laka, for example.
Yes,
Who's
kam means how many uncles for you?
okay? How many uncles are for you? Like that.
Hey, can I ask you
Sheikh,
something?
can I ask you
Hey,
a
I have a
question?
Even I have a question.
Yes, this is Zora. Go ahead.
Okay, so you know how you say kam amman laka? How many uncles do you have? But the amman is singular.
Yes, this is the ruling that when the noun comes in the singular form, but when we translate in the plural form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So kam kalaman indaka, how many pens do you have? How many aunties is a singular, but is referred to the plural.
Okay.
And who's the other person? Was it Sister Najma?
You answered my question. You answered my question.
Okay, that's fine. Number 3, Sister Batul.
Yes. Kam sayyaratun fi hazihi shari?
Sayyaratun. Yep.
Sayaratan. Kam masjidan fi qaryatik?
Correct.
Kam,
how many students?
Kam tullabun?
Not tullab, taliban.
Taliban.
Yep.
Kam taliban fi faslikum? How many students are in this class? Are in your class? Kam aidan fi sana?
Correct.
How many Eids are there in a year? Lidarajati. Kam.
How many wheels?
Yeah, I know wheels, but I don't know the word wheels.
Ajalatan.
Ajalatan. Okay. Kam ajalatan lidarajati. How many wheels in your bicycle? Kam ghurfatan fi, sorry, kam dash fi ghurfatika. Kam.
How many beds in your room?
Bed. Kam sariran fi ghurfatika.
Kam sariran fi ghurfatik. Correct.
How many beds in your room?
How many beds in your room? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. So finally, alhamdulillah, it's fine. These are easy exercises. I'm not going to do these exercises. You can do them yourselves. Any questions, and message me. Inshallah, next lesson will be on Tuesday. I would like to do it on Friday, but I've got unfortunately, I'm fully busy on Friday from 4 to 8, so I will not be able to attend. So inshallah, next lesson will be on Tuesday next week, and we'll do it 9 and hopefully do 10 together, and then we'll have another more session, and then after that we'll finish the book, do the exam, and start book 3 inshallah. Okay, اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم كن لوليك الحجة من الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصاره وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Inshallah, I hope this revision is recapping everything and you're able to.
Could you give us a recording of today's session as well, please?
Yes, I'm just sending it before you even request.
Thank
Doctor.
you.
So
Thank you very much.
30 seconds, inshallah.
Thank you.
No problem at all.
Thank you, Sheikh. Thank you.
في أمان الله.